Hello and welcome back to my channel. Do you remember this video?
Palestinians are racist to black people. And if you look around, it's black people that are out there advocating for the rights of Palestinians. This should be a lesson for Palestinians and the Arab community in general to stop being racist towards black people. Because when shit hits the fan, it's black people that come out and they fight for the oppressed. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُوا مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah says He will not change a people until they change themselves. So if you're there making dua, saying, oh Allah, why are the Israeli soldiers racist to the Arabs and they're doing all of these things to the Palestinian people, and you can't understand why this is happening, then look within yourself. You as an Arab, you as a Palestinian, you in your own family, how many of you are racist to people that are black Palestinians? Even broader Muslim communities, from Pakistani communities to Bangladeshi communities, Moroccan, Libyan communities, the Gulf communities. How many people say we are Muslim and in the same breath, they mistreat other Muslims because of their skin color or their country of origin?
Well, I am back to share the same video with you, my lovely viewers, but this time looking at it on a different angle. Now, in the previous video, I shared this video to highlight concerns from different people over Palestinians being racist to the black community. Well, in this video, people have responded or reacted to this Muslim's video by stitching her video. Now, there were different views, and I would like you to take a look at what they had to say about her video. Here are the stitches.
Just to black people. And if you look around, it's black people that are out there.
Okay, early in the morning, please take a look of this video I stitched. First of all, this woman is no sister of mine, and I would be ashamed as any Muslim sisters out there that would call her a sister. If you would take a look at some of her other videos, she is apprehensible. The videos are unbelievably out of this craziness and disgusting. For her to put this video on at this time is the worst I've seen her do. First of all, yes, I'm sure there is some racist Palestinians, but to call out all Palestinians as racist at this time, to cause harm and to try to have the black community turn its back on the Palestinians and the disgusting war crimes that Israel is doing to them. How dare she? How dare she even breathes a moment of these lies? Please, black Muslims, black Christians, black Jewish people, black atheists, please do not take this woman's words as facts. She is just apprehensible. Disgusting. POS. Disgusting. You know? She doing this video at this time, her one objective is to turn the black people against Palestinians and what's going on. She's no sister of mine. No, she's not.
Stop being racist towards black.
Man, go ahead with that bullshit. We don't want to hear that shit right now, man. Talking about some stop being racist, man. Man, get your
Racist to black people.
Wow. You little Zionist plant, you. You really think now is a good time to bring that up? When people of every color are advocating for the Palestinian people, and Palestinians are right over there getting systematically eliminated no matter the color of their skin, because Palestinians come in every single color. I don't know if you know that. Blonde, olive color skin, black skin, whiter than me. But you're bringing that up now Why now? Why now? Who's paying you?
Advocating for the rights of Palestinians.
But the people that black people are fighting for are extremely racist towards them. So I want to take this opportunity and thank every black person. Thank you for having a nice heart. Thank you for actually having the courage to advocate for people that actually hate your guts because of your skin tone. I literally just did a video that I saw a black woman saying we must cancel McDonald's, Starbucks, and Disney Plus for what they are doing to the Palestinians. But if the tables were to be turned, I don't know if Palestinians would actually care about black people. Should we cease to talk about how Palestinian people need to be freed and they need justice and their kids need to be living souls and their people need to be alive? No, we should not. But I'm here just to remind you, black people, you are the real shit. You're doing the Lord's work. So I guess Arabic people do better.
It's black people that are out there.
Okay, I have never been so triggered by a video as I am by this one. For starters, this isn't about you, okay? Stop making everything about us as individuals. Children are dying. Children that don't even know what racism is yet. Because you know what? They're not old enough. Children that don't know color, that don't know racism, that don't know any of what you're talking about. This is about humanity. It is not about skin color. It is not about age. It is not about racism. It's not about LGBT. Everything you guys are making it about, it's not about you. It's about children dying, period. If you have a little bit of decency, you wouldn't be able to see this. I don't understand why everybody is making it into something it's not. It's just about standing up for the people that are dying for no reason. It is not about you and me. And for God's sake, get a life. You need a hobby or something, woman. Somebody needs to take social media away from this idiotic psychopath. Legitimately go get help. Go to a mental institute. First you start with 4 husbands and then you start with this. Please get a life. Please get a heart. Please get something, man. All you do is for views and money. Get a life. Get a freaking life.
It's black people that are out there.
A'udhu billah min shaitanir rajim. Sister, I don't know what type of Palestinians you know, but the ones here in Britain love anyone who stands up for them, including Western atheists, agnostics, liberals. Palestine doesn't turn away friends here in the UK, so I really have no idea the type of Palestinians you're talking about. But the ones I know, they'll take anybody. White, pink, polka dot, spot, they don't care. If you're willing to put up and put forward for Palestine, they'll happily take you. A'udhu billah. I don't know what circles you roll in, sister.
Palestinians are racist to black people.
What you're witnessing here has a name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down her video and I'm going to talk about it because there's a lot of people out here that are uneducated about Palestinians and their struggle. Their 75-year struggle against apartheid and oppression and occupation, while the world just sits by and watches on and does absolutely nothing. And as Palestinians have been saying forever, Zionists are not only Jewish people. Not all Jewish people are Zionists. You see the ideology that's written right above my head? That's what Palestinians are against. And it doesn't really matter what your faith is. You can have this ideology regardless of faith. And if you read up what does Zionism mean, here, pause to read. Here is the definition. It sounds nice, right? It sounds like something that you would want to do, something good, right? It sounds noble, right? It's not the definition of Zionism that we're really upset about. It's the actions and the results of it. Pause to read. And because the author of the previous article was Palestinian, here is another article by an author that's not Palestinian, as if it would matter. It's not the definition of Zionism. It's the result. Anyway, back to her video where she dehumanizes Palestinians.
If you look around, it's black people that are out there advocating for the rights of Palestinians.
Thank you so much to the black community for standing with Palestinians. She was right about that, because black people are drawing equivalencies to the way that they're treated here in the States to how Palestinians are treated by the apartheid entity that's occupying their land. Let's continue.
This should be a lesson for Palestinians and the Arab community in general.
Palestinians and the Arab community in general. Do you think that all Palestinians are Arab? I got a favor to ask. Can all my non-Arab Palestinians please leave a comment? Hi, I'm a non-Arab Palestinian. Why are you conflating Palestinians with all Arabs? You do know that Palestine before occupation was multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-religious.
To stop being racist towards black people.
This is simply untrue. The Afro-Palestinian community dwindled in Palestine, not because of Palestinians, but because of the occupation, just like other non-Arab communities in Palestine. Their populations dwindled because of the occupation, not before the occupation, but as a result of the occupation. I mean, here's Fatima Bernawi, an Afro-Palestinian, not only existing, but also advocating for the liberation of Palestine. Do you think that she would do this if she felt like she was discriminated against? You think she would do this if her family was discriminated against for the amount of melanin they have? I don't think so.
It's black people that come out and they fight for the oppressed.
And there you have it. That's a subliminal message right there. Aiming this message towards the black community and creating doubt and dehumanization of Palestinians so that a whole community can turn a blind eye. Or at least this was her attempt to do that. As you can see here from this article, this is what this creator is doing. Dehumanizing Palestinians. Conflating our identity with the Arab community at large. And though I'm not saying that this problem of colorism and racism doesn't exist in the Arab community at large, the Palestinian community is not the Arab community at large. What this creator did was create anti-Palestinian rhetoric and promote anti-Palestinian racism. Like, you made a video claiming that Palestinians are racist, but then proceed to make a video that is racist. So what you're doing in 2023 is you're creating a digital footprint. And even though you might delete this video, we didn't.
If you're there making dua, saying, oh Allah, why are the Israeli soldiers racist to the Arabs and they're doing all of these things to the Palestinian people?
I don't know, maybe because they've been living under occupation for 75 years and have been subjected to 75 years of apartheid in order to make this exist. Maybe. Making dua. So wait, not only are you addressing the black community that's standing up for Palestinians, but you're also addressing the Muslim community that's standing up for Palestinians?
How many people say we are Muslim and in the same breath they mistreat other Muslims because of their skin color?
Look, I'm not a Muslim, and I don't really know the problems that the Muslim community at large has, but I'm so curious why you're conflating all of Islam with Palestinians. You do know that not all Palestinians are Muslim, right? Hi, I'm a Christian Palestinian. Not that the religion matters anyway. The religion part of it doesn't matter. It's the colonialism. And that's why members of the black community are standing with Palestine, is because they're victims of colonialism as well. And the reason Muslim Americans are standing with Palestine is because Muslim Americans are victims of Islamophobia in the West. I feel like what you're doing is you're dehumanizing Palestinians, and for what? I was legitimately confused when I watched your video. Remember when the Black Lives Matter protests were happening? I mean, pause to read. Here's an article of how Palestinians, with the power of social media, were able to communicate with protesters in the States and help them avoid canisters that make people cry. Or this beautiful mural of George Floyd that was painted after his unaliving to show solidarity between both groups that suffer from state-sanctioned violence. But you don't want to hear any of that. You just want to demonize Palestinians for views.
Now, anti-blackness is defined as beliefs, attitudes, actions, practices, and behaviors of individuals and institutions that devalue, minimize, and marginalize the full participation of black people, visibly perceived to be of us of African descent. Now, just like we have heard in the stitches, people are dragging her on social media for making that video because, firstly, it is wrong timing. Why would one want to make such a video now, looking at what is happening happening to Palestinians. Now, racism is something that is practiced in so many parts of the world. Not to mean that I am saying it's right, but her bringing that up now when Palestinians really need people to stand up for them during this time was a bad idea. Now, quite all right, there are to the assist to us people of color, even to other black Palestinians who face double the harassment and double the racism. But the people suffering in Gaza are not just the ones who are to the assist to people of ours. Now, there are also Afro-Palestinians there who have been harassed several times just because of their skin color. And when we people of color see such things happening to our brothers and sisters, it really hurts. I'm not saying that people of color are supporting Palestine only because of the Afro-Palestinians. No. What I'm trying to say is that what is happening there is not good, and someone wouldn't wish that even on their worst enemy. I'll still say that people are supporting the people in Gaza because of humanity, and seeing someone coming up with such content amidst all these atrocities to Gaza is crazy. Now, we don't know what the motive behind that video was. Maybe it was meant to upset people of color so that we just say, oh, so this is what these people think about us, then sorry, we can't support them. Like, we just can no longer speak up for them because they hate us after all. Now, I don't know how you are looking at this, but these are just my thoughts. Now, let's take a look at what others think about this in the comments. The first comment reads, not to mention the worst timing to entice race and things like that. Now, this one says, getting few random brown people in Muslim clothing talking against Palestine. I wonder who's known to pretend to be Muslim to spread misinformation. When I saw her video, I was like, let them be whatever they are, but I am supporting them. With that said, there is no justification for what is going on in Gaza. Thank you for checking this, sister. Her opinions are very controversial. We need love at the moment, not additional drama. Honestly, we really need love and not additional drama. Like, we just can't afford to have additional drama to the such atrocities that are happening in Gaza. Okay, these were comments from people. What are your thoughts as my viewers? What do you think? What do you have to say about her coming up with such type of content, looking at what is happening at the moment? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching. See you in my next video.